So you were in the office?
He was in the office with me.
You were in the office?
Well, I go there.
No, were you in the office?
Where were we?
We were in the office
You
here.
were in the office, so Mr. Brown was there.
He was there. He was
He was
present.
there, and he told you he'd be there,
Yep.
right? And then when you got there, he was there.
Yes, Your Honor.
Really? Oh. This could have ended in a bad dispute.
And what were we doing in the office?
We were watching the
You
video.
were watching video, see? And he was really nice.
And when did I call you?
He called me the day before.
And showed up, and Mr. Brown was there. See, I knew that's his pattern. Turn it to May 20th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Adjournment. I'll adjourn it to May 6th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Court calls the case, people versus Tanisha Moore, 2 cases.
All right, so on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Then on behalf of the people, sorry.
Breaking Judge, Court shows Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Miss Moore. Oh, sorry. Who is
Actually,
standing?
that's William
does he have-
Amadeo,
There are
William
2
Amadeo
cases.
P76194 on behalf of Miss Moore on the state case.
Okay. Morning, Mr. Amdale. Judge,
Morning,
I did.
Mr. Feaster.
Okay, are you guys done with the greetings?
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's roll.
Yes.
No.
Thank you, Judge. I believe on my case, we're asking for an adjournment. I believe we're going to be hoping to wrap these up. Once Mr. Amadeo wraps up his, I can wrap up mine, and we can get everything solved.
And Judge, you did grant her a PR bond into rehab. I found out there might be one more warrant coming, so I'm working on a global plea for her. She has a case tomorrow as well that Mr. Bradell's filling in. I'm asking for a 2-week adjournment, and we're either going to waive up or solve it down here, but we will not be running prelims, Your Honor.
There's a retail fraud first case up for PCC.
Tomorrow. Okay.
The 3 other warrants, for request in the queue that happened.
3 other warrants. Are those, do you know, are they felonies or what?
One is from 2025, I think there was actually before substance, and then 2 are from 2026 from YPD that occurred in January and February for water speed.
Got it. Okay. That won't affect necessarily, Mr. Amadeo, your decision.
No, Your Honor, it will not. We have to get everything wrapped up, but if she's going to have the warrants issued, I certainly want to make sure we do it all efficiently. So if they tell me it's going to be issued, I'll get on top of that, but it will not affect my decisions, Judge.
I don't know that that's the reason for my question. I don't know that Ms. Zender was saying that. She's just saying they're in the queue.
Correct, and I know they're not like you those types of things. So
She normally
Right.
doesn't view those types of warrants because they're beneath. That's what she-
I understand, Your Honor. I feel a little insecure right now, but I will tell you, if they do get issued, I will work on globalizing everything. It will not affect decisions.
All right, let's do this then. Let me adjourn these out to May 6th. We'll see what's going to happen with the warrant, then do that.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you,
All right.
Judge.
Thank you. Court does call the cases or recall the cases of the people versus Shannon Keiesling.
Court shows Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Keiesling. Please state your name for the record.
Shannon Keiesling.
and then on behalf of Your Honor.
I have before me 2 plea forms. One indicating that in the case ending in 943, that the defendant will be pleading no contest to the charge of operating while intoxicated, the 93-day offense. And in the case ending in 161, defendant will be pleading no contest to the charge of operating while intoxicated, second offense, the 1-year offense. That is and upon those are pleading as charged. So that's the court's understanding.
That's my understanding, Your Honor.
That's correct.
All right, let's have her sworn.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
State your name, please.
Hannah Keiesling?
All right, ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead no contest to two misdemeanor charges. First charge being operating while intoxicated as contained in the case ending in 943. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
You understand that?
Yes,
All right. And in the other matter that you'll be pleading to the charge of operating while intoxicated second offense, that's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration and a $1,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
yes.
All right.
Sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, one of my hearing aids went out this morning, but if I put those on, it makes them squeal. So I'm doing the best I can.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm good. I'm okay.
But you can hear what
I
I'm
can hear
saying?
you. Yep,
Okay.
yep.
On both of these cases, the court could order community service or any rehabilitative services the court deems necessary. The court could order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, do you understand what a no contest plea is?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Two things about a no contest plea that you need to understand. First thing is it first of all means that you're not further desirous or wanting to contest these charges. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Second thing you need to understand is that for purposes of sentencing, the court's going to treat you the same as though you had pled guilty. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Basis for the no contest plea.
Lack of regulation, Your Honor.
All right. Ma'am, in case ending in 943, to the charge of operating while intoxicated, how do you plead?
No contest.
And in the case ending in 1661, to the charge of operating while intoxicated second offense, how do you plead?
No contest.
You understand that by pleading no contest, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Your Honor.
All right. You had signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Sign this.
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Please look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading no contest, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form. Bless you.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody given you, has anybody promised you anything to get you to plead to these charges?
No,
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
no.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
All right. Court has been provided in the case ending in 943, Pittsfield Township Department of Public Safety report for their case number 2410934. And in the other matter, I think that's right. No, I'm sorry. They got the fortune wrong. That report number is actually on the case ending in 1661. And in the case ending in 943, the court was given the report, the Pittsfield Township Department of Public Safety report for the case, or for the case number 2415737. Any objection to the court having reviewed those reports?
No, Judge.
Based upon a review of those reports, the court does find that there's a sufficient factual basis in which the court could determine the defendant's guilt of these offenses. Counsel, well, ma'am, I do have to advise you that if you commit misconduct between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Sure.
Is counsel aware of any other promises, threats, or other instructions which have led to this plea?
It's on the record, Judge.
Right? And have I complied with the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have, Judge.
Court will accept the defendant's pleas of no contest to the charge of operating while intoxicated and operating while intoxicated second. Defendant is referred to Von Schwartz for an alcohol screening and assessment and the victim's impact panel. Sentencing in these matters will be
May 27th at 12 noon.
Do I have a sentencing date before that? That's a month and a half out. That doesn't make any sense to me, not the way I sentenced. I have the 13th, May 13th, 2026 at 9.
Thank you very much, Judge. The 13th.
Oh my.
Yes, they don't call me.
Bond will continue with its conditions.
Thank you, Judge.
Court does call the cases of the people versus Walter Peterson.
Yeah, listen, I mean, people.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Robert Hellman with and on behalf of Mr. Peterson. Peterson, state your name for the record. Walter Peterson.
All right. I have before me in these two cases plea forms that indicate that the defendant is going to be pleading to two charges of assault and or assault and battery.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And that's as charged, I think.
Correct, Your Honor. There is an agreement or a recommendation of a sentence to time served.
Understanding I can't impose that now because these would be victims' rights.
Understood, Your Honor.
May I have him sworn?
Right hand. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? Okay.
Yes.
State your name, please.
Walter Peterson.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to two charges of assault and or assault battery.
Yes.
And that? All right. Are you having a problem hearing me at all?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. If you do, let me know. Okay. Those are misdemeanors, punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Understanding that, you still wish to plead guilty
Yes.
to the charge of assault and or assault and battery contained in the case ending in 0025. How do you plead?
Guilty.
To that same charge as contained in the case ending in 0322. How do you plead?
Guilty.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
All right. You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today, which is really nothing?
No.
Well, what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
Doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
And also because you believe that you are indeed guilty of these offenses?
Yes.
Starting in the case ending in 0025. Sir, on the date of November 2nd, 2025, at the location of 2201 Hogback Road, that being the Washington County Jail, what did you do regarding a John Patrick fine that makes you think that you're guilty?
Well, he was calling me the N-word, and I found this utility knife, and I took it out and I showed it to him.
Hold on, Mr. Peterson. Hold on. That's a different case. This is a case.
He said,
The guy that you slapped at jail. Remember?
no, he said hardback. He said,
That's
yeah,
the jail. Right?
I'm sorry. Yeah, he was also calling me the N-word in the cell and all kind of derogatory names. So they coincidentally broke us out to go to court, and I went and hit him in the jaw.
You did that on purpose?
Yes.
All right. You didn't have his permission to hit him, did you?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Now going to the case ending in 0322. On the date of March 13, 2026. Same location, Hogback Road, Field Township, Washington County, State of Michigan. What'd you do to a Thomas Walter Eugene Vasher?
Well, I was locked in the medical ward, and he went in 20 minutes. He was there, and then he went and knocked on the door. He told Miss Jackson, you better move me before I F this guy up. And I was like, man, he talking about me.
So,
And when he said that,
Your,
and then,
Your Honor, may I?
No, he's doing good. Go ahead.
so when he said that, I put the Sugar Ray on him, and he then here I am, Judge Simpson. You know, I should have.
So when you say you put the Sugar Ray on it, what do you mean by that?
Didn't see him coming. They was coming. He underestimated me.
Okay, but you hit him?
I hit him.
All right. You did that on purpose?
Yes.
Right. Sir, I do have to advise you, if between the time of fine session for your plea and time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements?
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, Your Honor.
Better say that, or I'll put a Sugar Ray on. All right. Defendants referred to probation for a pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing in this matter will be May 13th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
I'll come see you soon, Walter, okay?
Thank you, sir.
That's it for me, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day.
Great. I don't know why you wanted to stop him. He was trying to make, I don't know what question you could have asked, but he did it himself. Okay. Court does call the case. These people versus Daryl Kubaki. Kubaki?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Oh, Ron Daryl Kubaki.
Your name, sir?
Daryl Kubaki.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm requesting an adjournment so he can try to get a valid license.
Okay, let's see. So how much time is that?
Much as you allow,
Well, he's revoked.
but he's
625G.
trying.
This is gonna be able to do, all right. Let's do it this way. I'll adjourn this. What's my first date in June? June 3rd, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case people versus Aaron Lawson.
Ron Brownspring on behalf of Mr. Lawson, Your Honor.
Your name, sir?
Aaron Lawson.
Thank you.
You have an advice right?
I do. I got a plea form. I have a plea form indicating he's going to plead to the charge of driving while license suspended.
Yes, Your Honor.
93-day offense that he's pleading as charged. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Correct.
All right. Let's have him sworn.
It's right hand. You solemnly sworn to affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Yes. State your name, please.
Aaron Lawson.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of driving while license suspended, denied, and or revoked.
Yes, sir.
That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Understanding that, you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
That charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
Signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
Counsel.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy there. Those are the rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you're giving up those rights as well as other rights on that form.
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than has anybody promised you anything?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
And also because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yes, sir.
On this ticket's older than me. On May 31st, 2006, at the location of I-94 near State Street in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, were you driving a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
At the time that you were operating that motor vehicle, was your driver's license suspended, denied, and or revoked?
Yes, sir.
And did you know it to be so?
Yes, sir.
All right. Counsel, have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to this charge. Sir, anything you or your counsel want to say before I impose sentence?
I believe there's a cash bond posted by a relative, Your Honor. He indicates that maybe it can be signed over towards payment of fines in court.
This relative here with you, or?
So you need a week or so to do that. Is that a
Couple days.
couple days?
Sir, anything you want to say?
No, sir.
You live in Vicksburg?
I was for about 18 years.
Okay. All right.
And I came back a couple times to try to handle it, and I missed the court date because I lived so far away, couldn't make it back, and then it got adjourned a couple times, and then I missed the date again, and then so it's been an ongoing a struggle to and then once I moved back, and then I was like, I've been here trying to get this taken care of.
Oh, okay. So you're at Manchester now.
Correct.
Okay. You think this bond is going to be signed over? I won't do 5.
Yes.
He'll just sign it over.
Yes, for sure.
Think that'll happen. Okay.
Yes, for sure.
So what I'll do is I'll find, I won't do the 500. I'll just do fines and costs of 450 because they're probably going to take an admit. So if that gets signed over, then everything's set.
Okay.
All right. And I'll suspend 93 days in jail.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All done.
Court does call the case of the people versus Elizabeth Lohman.
Ellington on behalf of people.
Judge, Torture Officer, Assistant Public Defender, that's Ms. Loman. Ms. Loman, please state your name for the record.
Yes, Elizabeth Loman.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Cook did send over a plea sheet in this case for a HIDA plea. We're going to need, however, I think we were having some difficulty being able to get a factual basis in place. If we could get a brief adjournment so Ms. Loman and I can talk a little further.
May 6, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Thank you, Ms. Lohman.
Thank you.
Court calls the case people versus Angel Lupian Contreras.
Ellington on behalf of people.
Ready, I guess, Judge. Torture.
He's right here.
He is not who I am looking for, Judge.
Oh, I got you.
Torture Officer, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of our client, Your Honor. Please state your name for the record.
Angel Alejandro Lupin Contreras.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Judge. It looks like.
You need an adjournment?
Please.
You're all right. Sir, I'm going to adjourn your matter out a couple weeks, okay? May 6, 2026, 9 a.m. All right?
Sure.
All right. Fine. Thank you, sir. It does call the cases of the people versus Anthony Miller.
And then we have people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Miller.
Yep. Anthony Miller. Anything?
I tried calling.
All right. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond in each of these set in $5,000. We'll give it 10% privilege on that. Those warrants will issue immediately. Court does call the case versus Omar Muhammad.
People.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Muhammad.
Oh, there.
Omar Muhammad, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, there's a lot of video in this thing. I was in the office with today, and we still need to sort through it. I'm requesting adjournment because we spent about an hour looking at.
So you were in the office?
He was in the office with me.
You were in the office?
Well, I go there.
No, were you in the office?
Where were we?
We were in the office
You
here.
were in the office, so Mr. Brown was there.
He was there. He was
He was
present.
there, and he told you he'd be there,
He was-
right? And then when you got there, he was there.
Yes, Your Honor.
Really? Oh. This could have ended in a bad dispute.
And what were we doing in the office?
We were watching the
You
video.
were watching video, see? And he was really nice.
And when did I call you?
He called me the day before.
And showed up, and Mr. Brown was there. See, I knew that's his pattern. Turn it to May 20th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Mr. Brown.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Thanks, bro.
I was just curious. I didn't know if it was becoming a pattern. Court calls the case people versus Russell Norvell.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Norvell.
Oh, there he is. Sir, state your name.
Russell Norvell.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we'd like to set this for a trial.
Jury, final. Oh,
I'll call you because I still don't have the video and we're running out of time. So we'll set it for a trial, but I'll call you.
Right. May I ask?
sure.
Call me.
What do you want to ask?
Well, I wanted to know if I could address the judge or the prosecution about that video.
You can't. That's one of the reasons you have an attorney, because they're addressing the prosecutor about it. And if necessary, they'll bring it to the court.
Yeah, last time that we asked for an adjournment, a couple weeks ago, you had told the prosecution to work with my attorney, Ron Brown, to get him the video. Did they do that?
I do not.
Oh, I think that they have. If I told them to do that, Mr. Cook and Mr. Brown are working on doing that. So yes.
Okay. I mean, finally, it was the evidence. The whole basis around this is that videotape. Did the prosecution get to view it? Can they see it?
Okay, so what do you want me to do, sir?
I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know, sir. I've never been to trial before. I really thought that this would be handled. I mean, if the prosecution has the video and they can see it, could they please show it to us? I mean, that's what we were waiting for.
I think that's what they're trying to do. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to set it for trial, but we'll set it for trial at the next date. I'll adjourn this out to April. No, I got May 6th. To May 6th, 2026, 9 a.m. That proceeding is in person. Everybody needs to be here.
But you gotta come this time, Mr. North.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Court calls the case. People versus Craig Rosecrans.
Ready, Judge Torshall, please to assist the public defender on behalf of Mr. Rosencrantz. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Craig Rosecrans.
Thank you, Judge. We reach out to
the
Rosencrantz by the
this was
by the phone number we
sorry.
We'll reach out to our client by the phone number we have. We were not able to have contact with him. We'll be asking for an adjournment and asking him to please contact our office, which is a good phone.
All right. What I'll do is I'll adjourn the matter to May 6th, 2026, 9 a.m. Sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. You have the number for the public defender's office?
Yeah, it's on my phone. I called it this morning.
Okay. Just make sure. So you called them this morning, gave them updated information?
No, I was just getting the Zoom information. I have the wrong password, but I'll
Okay.
call them.
So you need to call them back and give them a good phone number for you as well as a good email.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Fine, continue. On this one. Sorry. Court does call the case of the people versus Pauline Schoner.
Then on behalf of the people.
Court shall feaster Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Schooner. Ms. Schooner, state your name for the record.
Pauline Shaner.
Shaner, okay.
Apologies.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. We have spoken to our client and we are looking to try to get the matter resolved, meaning that term work through an offer with the people, Your Honor.
Adjourn this matter to May 6, 2026 at AM. Started it, but clerk calls the case, people versus Erica Scott.
Then on behalf of the people.
Attorney Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Ms. Erica Scott.
Sure. Where? Oh, there she is.
Hey, okay.
Hello.
All right. Hello, state your name, please.
Erica Scott.
Thank you.
Looks like we're working our way through these cases, Your Honor. I think we got one case dismissed last time we were here. This is the remaining case. We're still working on this one, Your Honor.
Still working on it. Okay. Ma'am, I'll adjourn this matter out May 6, 2026, 9 AM.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
What are you doing? Stop. What are you doing? Court calls the case, people versus Jacob Simpson.
Then on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Simmons.
Jacob Simmons.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Need a camera and state your name.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. You turn on a camera.
A video thing. All right, yeah.
There you
Here I am.
Okay.
Hi, my
What's
name
your
is
name?
Jacob Simmons.
Thank
President.
you.
Yeah, you see it?
Oh yeah, I see you.
Jacob.
Nice
Jacob
hat. You ought to take that off in
Simmons.
court. There you go. Thank you. All right. What do we do?
Sorry.
It's all right.
That was my youth camp hat. No, that was my youth camp hat. Sorry.
All right. It's all right.
I met with him Monday. I'm requesting a further adjournment. He called me this morning, requesting.
Okay. All right. I'm going to adjourn your case out to May 6, 2026, 9 AM. All right, sir?
All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Court calls the case. People versus Jackson Sturtevant.
Then on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Sturtevant.
Jackson Sturtevant.
Okay, you got it. All right, what are we doing?
I'm requesting an adjournment, Your Honor. I've spoken to him, but we still need to work on this case.
I believe this is a DV related.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why it is. It should be on the DV docket. So I need a DV date, please.
May 27th.
Is that a DV docket?
I'm sorry. It's April 27th.
Adjourn the matter out to April 27th, 2026, 9 AM.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls the case, people versus Tito's Waihono. I mess it up every time.
Then on behalf of the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of the defendant. There you go.
Oh, there you are. I recognize him because of the hair. All right, state your name.
Tito's Waihono.
Your Honor, I'm requesting an adjournment. We're looking into an alternative court, and he was attempting to get an assessment from Mr. Stat.
Okay.
I have an appointment on Friday for that assessment, Friday morning.
For this. Okay, great. And that's for ours?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just mark it that Friday court. I'll adjourn this to May 6th, 2026, 9 AM. All right, sir?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. Court does call the case of the people versus Galen Washington.
Ellison, have a go.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Washington, Your Honor.
Your name, sir?
Jalen Washington.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm requesting adjournment to go over discovery in greater detail with
During the matter, May 6, 2026, 9 a.m. bond continued.
Thank you.
Court does call the case of the people versus Keontae Wright.
Ellison, on behalf.
Attorney Feaster on behalf of Ms. Wright.
Washington.
Keontae Wright. Not here on both matters.
Looks like she was here on April 1st, Your Honor, with Ms. Pate. Apparently there was an offer made. I don't know why she was present. For the record, that's from the church.
Both matters, bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond set in the amount of $5,000. I'll give it 10% privilege. Those warrants will issue immediately. Anybody ready for the 11 or no? Just not the whole thing, just part, but a couple.
Oh.
Court does call the case people versus Paris Callaway.
Ellison, on behalf of the people.
Present. Good morning.
Good morning. All right.
Is there a possibility I can speak with an attorney on this matter really quickly?
Okay, you want an attorney on it?
Yeah, just really quick, just to.
All right, this is a PD case. It's a failure to display valid license.
Thank you, Judge. Attorney Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Callaway. We'd be seeking another date, Your Honor.
All right, you're waiting for more reading.
We are. Yes, Judge.
Defendant having waived for more reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pre-trial in this matter, I'm going to adjourn your case out.
Well, if I could, if that's the case, I just wanted to see if I could get this court date pushed out. I'm getting my license, so I just wanted if the court date could be pushed out, so that way
that's
I can
why
present
you got
them.
an attorney, and that's what the attorney would be asking to do.
Okay, so do I need to come back to court for that? I'm just trying to see how long will
Yeah,
will I be
you're
able to
gonna
speak
need-
with them today?
Mr. Callaway, just sit tight, let Judge go through what he's got to go through, and then you and I will talk before your next court date. Sorry, Judge.
Sorry. I'll
Yes,
adjourn
but
his
what I'm asking.
pre-trial.
Okay.
I'll adjourn his pre-trial out to May 20th, 2026, 9 a.m. His bond will be in this case.
If I can get more time for that, that's what I was asking. If it could be pushed out further, so that I can come to the court with my license. That's what I'm asking.
Mr. Callaway, Judge is setting it for May 20th. Between now and then, you and I will talk. If we need to push it out further, we can request to the judge that he pushes it out further. So as of right now, May 20th will be the date, and we'll have you call our office when we're done with the call to get your contact information, please.
Okay, thank you.
His bond will be set at $5,000. Thank you, Mr.
Yes, Judge.
$5,000 personal recognizance, standard conditions, no assaultive behavior, possession of weapons, no alcohol, recreational marijuana, or illegal drug. I would just note that the status we have is that his license is revoked.
Thank you, Judge. Can I give
All right.
Callaway our phone number?
Yes, Mr. Callaway, you got
Yes.
something to write with?
Yes, I do. 1 second. Okay, whenever you're ready.
All right, 734-222-6970. That's the Washtenaw County Public Defender's Office. You need to call them and make sure that they have a good phone number and valid email for you.
Okay, 734-222. Could I get the last four one more time, please?
6970.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you. Court does call the case, people versus Joshua Golden.
And on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Joshua Golden. No response. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear given the nature of the charges. Bond $5,000, give it 10% privilege. That warrant will issue immediately. Court does call the case of the people versus Carlos Harris.
we have the people.
Carlos Harris. No response. In that matter, given the nature of the charges, bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond $5,000, give a 10% privilege, warrant issue immediately. Court calls the case of the people versus Angela Haynes.
And then on behalf of the people.
She's here. Yep, I think she's here. Hello.
Hello.
Name.
Angela Hayes.
All right, Ms. Haynes, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about January 5th, 2026 at 2380 Carpenter Road in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you did commit the offense of larceny less than $200. Do you understand the nature of that charge, ma'am?
Yes.
That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Fine could be increased at 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $500, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. First question I have for you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, please.
Yes, this is a public defender case.
Thank you, Judge. Torture fees to Assistant Public Defender on behalf of our client. We waive formal reading, stand mute. That's for a pretrial date.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial in this matter will be adjourned to May 6, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will be set in the amount of $5,000 personal recognizance bond, all order standard conditions, no assaultive behavior, no possession of any weapons. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
There's no possession or consumption of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drug. I'm also going to order that you are not to have contact with Terry Haynes. You understand that?
Yes.
Actually, it's Hayes. Any reason you need to go to the location of 2380 Carpenter Road?
Stay there.
Pardon?
Currently lives there, Your Honor.
That's your address? Oh, it is.
Yes.
Okay, then I won't order the no go to. I'll just order no contact. All right. Thank you.
Yes.
I need to be permission from you.
Court does call the cases of the people versus Marlon McCullough Hawkins.
And then on behalf of the people.
So we feel like talking.
Please. What? Thank you very much.
That's a Callaway.
Oh, thank you.
And it was.
Yeah.
It was never canceled. Okay, you on this one.
Okay.
All right. Fellow Hawkins, no response on it. Warrants will issue for the defendant's failure to appear, bond 5,000, 10% on each case. Court calls case people versus Deanna Simmons.
And then on behalf of the people.
Deanna Simmons. No response. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear, bond 5,000, 10%. Warrant will issue immediately. Court does call the case of the people versus Laquita Thompson.
On behalf of the people.
Laquita Thompson. That's not. Yeah. Different treatment.
Yeah.
Maybe it was this one.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. I'm not going to issue a warrant. I may issue a warrant on it, yeah, but I think we got indication that the defendant's in treatment someplace, so I may adjourn it out. We're trying to locate that now. All right, so I'll pass that matter briefly. Court does call the cases of the people versus Reginald Watkins II.
And then we have people.
Well, oh. No response. These matters, the court's gonna issue orders to show cause for the defendant's failure to appear, and let's see what we get out of that, right? All of them. Yes. We have an interpreter already or no? Which? Oh.
This courtroom stretch shows how quickly things can shift from routine to serious consequences. Case after case moves forward. Adjournments are granted, plea deals are handled, and defendants are given chances to resolve their situations. The judge stays calm but firmly in control, making sure everyone understands their charges, their rights, and what comes next. But then the tone changes. In just a few minutes, this moment captures both sides of the courtroom. Strict enforcement when rules are broken, and measured patience when circumstances call for it. Because in court, every decision matters and every action has a response.